You're watching JStaffz on TorontoRappers.com. Check it out. My motivation, honestly, is my dad, to be honest with you. My dad moved from the Caribbean, St. Kitts and Nevis. That's where my parents are from. To Canada when he was like 16 or 17 or 18. I don't know. He was in his teens. And he's like, I guess he didn't like to have like work or anything like that. And, you know, and now he's doing, you know, he's an entrepreneur. He does very well for himself. Anyone that knows me or my family that well, they know. And so that's pretty much my inspiration. As far as my motivation is just so that, you know, I want to give my kids, I guess, the same life that my dad gave me, like the same upbringing and the same like kind of, you know, work for yourself and, you know, the business structure, I guess you could say. As a parent, I don't have any kids yet, but that's pretty much my motivation, and that is that, and as well as to show, I guess like the younger generation of like, you know, kids, not even just black kids, but like just kids in general, that you don't necessarily have to like you don't have to be like a music producer or a rapper or just a music producer or just a rapper. Like you can tap into like other facets of things or whatever and still be successful and you know, and stay out of trouble as much as you can, obviously. What does hip hop mean to JStaffz? I think it means the same thing to everyone. It's just it's a voice for the times, you know. I feel like it gives you a really clear glimpse into what's going on in society nowadays, and it gives you an idea of what you know the youth are going through, whether it be, you know, black or white or whatever, male or female. I feel like it gives you a clear glimpse into what's going on in society nowadays. It's like you know, it's like a news report for younger people. You know what I mean? I definitely try to keep an ear out for like what's going on, and I definitely try to be, I guess, like a good example to like the people that are coming up in the industry and stuff like that, and try to tell them that they should absolutely try to expand and not necessarily just kind of think, okay, like I want to be like the hottest artist in Saga or be the hottest artist in Scarborough. Like you should try to be the hottest everywhere and use your resources. It's all about your social media presence. It doesn't always translate into record sales, but I feel like that's the art of it. You know what I mean? Is being able to take something that is just online. It's like, you notice when like Drake puts out a record, like the entire world stops. You know what I mean? It's like nothing else matters. It's like Six God came out last week and it's like fuck everything else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like people post up the song and they post up the flyer and like, you know, like the entire city is calling Toronto the Six now, like out of just because of, you know, just because of that. And when you think about it, it's like it all started on MySpace. Like, you know, it's crazy what you can do if your branding and your marketing and promotion is where it needs to be, you know. And I've been able to do that for myself or whatever. Obviously not on the same scale, but I understand it a little bit more, and I understand that being the hottest producer in Toronto that nobody in New York or LA or Atlanta or Chicago or Miami knows is not where it's at. Think of an artist in your head that can pay $1,000 per beat, right? Do you think he will? No. Why? Because he has a boy that has a boy that has a boy that makes beats that are just as good as anyone else's beats in Toronto that will charge nothing.